Wah, lucu tuh gurunya, Blay. Lucu dia. Lucu loh dia. Rupawan. Bisa. Ada yang ngomong tapi gak ada orangnya, anjing. Oh, itu bocil, anjing. Gue tembak lu, bocil. Oh, gue tembak lu, cil. Dead you mock. Untung gue tuh bocahnya bocah RPG banget gitu, Blay. Jago gue, Blay. Easy, Blay. Start gaming dia, Blay. Oh. Hello the people in the world, welcome back again to Hogwarts Legacy. Balik lagi ke Kyujai Deduku. Kita cek dulu story yang dari kemarin, alright. Oh, ini si Rockwood nih bro. Rockwood nih, ya kan? Bener gak? Oh, kekeringan, ada daerah kekeringan nih, Blay. Vision zaman dulunya, bro. Oh, kalau ancient magic tuh gitu, bulat-bulat gitu ya, kayak metal tapi kayak meleleh gitu. Gimana sih bulat-bulat metal gitu? Kok metal sih besi gitu, kayak lelehan besi gitu. Bisa bikin hujan gitu, aneh banget anjing, sumpah. Oh, ini para pengguna ancient magic, bro. Bisa bikin hujan, anjing. Oh, ancient magic ini ngeri, bro. Bisa bikin lahan kekeringan menjadi hijau gitu, Blay. Gara-gara ancient magic. Keren. Oke. Warga-warga sakit gitu, rakyat miskin lah itu ya. Oh, ada lagi nih memorinya, bro.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
Okay.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few.
Jadi jahat cewek bocil ini pasti nanti.
That you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Jih, langsung cabut si anjing. Tuh kan. Makanya ada muka-muka jahat gitu anjing. Ya, Rockwood yang itu kan bro. Tadi kan dia bilang. Tapi kenapa ya namanya beda? Oke.
Sebastian.
Si Sebastian kemana lagi nih bro? Oh, itu dia. Iya, ketahuan anjing.
I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly
Yang nggak paham, klik link in description ya buat episode sebelumnya.
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Keren, Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Setan goblok emang anjing. Cepu anjir, kurang. Bocah-bocah cepu gini nih, males nih. Kita cek dulu. Storms and Tribulation. Return to Professor Fig Classroom. Yang gak paham tinggal klik link in description for episode sebelumnya ya bro ya. Seperti biasa, gue selalu mengingatkan gimana, sudah diklik belum? Subscribe, jangan lupa nih Ujai 300.000 OTW, Blay. Harus di subscribe dong, Blay. Qorygore Games nih. Udah gitu, apalagi ya bro ya. Ya, jadi recapnya kemarin kita sudah mengetahui ya cerita garis besarnya apa gitu dari si QG the Dukun 100 tahun sebelum Harry Potter gitu ya bro ya. The Ancient Magic, The Journey of Ancient Magic gitu ya. I must find the way. Oh kesini. Okay. The Ancient Magic gitu bro. Dan kita tetap keep secret sama Profesor Fig ya bro ya. And tetap stay with Qorygore ya nih di bulan puasa bro. Selalu dong hashtag everyday gaming, cause always stay with you. Daripada pacarmu, Blay. Let's go. Ini kemana lagi nih? Sokin Revelio. Oke. Makin seru sih tapi ini game, sumpah makin seru sih bro. Asli Blay. Seru banget sih anjing ini game. Aduh, tapi kalau mau QJ itu cepet matnya Blay. Pengen menikmati banget sebenarnya. 17 episode tapi ya cukup lah ya. More than enough malah. Let's go. Mana Profesor Fig? Oh, di sini. Gue masih penasaran juga. Jadi bukunya tuh intinya apa gitu, Blay?
Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is
Professor Sharp,
to say
bukan Snipe.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Itu Profesor Sharp tuh siapa? Snipe gitu. Kalau Snape di Harry Potter.
It was a book we were after.
Oke, kita obrolin Blay tentang memori.
Wait, you accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
Oke. Nih bukunya Blay.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Ranrock. Kayaknya nih yang udah gak dapat bukunya bro.
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
Ceritain dulu lah.
I wonder why it was here.
Our vision, bro.
Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Ceritain Blay. Another pensive.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London.
Itu episode 3 penting banget bro. Harus tonton itu.
Speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
Okay, bro.
Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Oke. Tadi dia bilang neglect your friend tuh jangan kayak menelantarkan teman-teman lu lah gitu. Santuy, Blay.
And see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Iya.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oke. Not say oh nay. Di mana, Blay? Kita ngerjain apa dulu nih, bro? Banyak ini quest dikasih seenak-enaknya gitu. World map, anjay, udah kebuka, bro. Oke, nanti gue kesana, bro.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you.
Anjing,
and then
ada
proceed to see me
email
in my
gitu,
classroom.
nemunya di mana coba itu suratnya bisa dapat tiba-tiba datang. Oh ya ya, si burung hantu itu bro yang ngirimin. Terus secepat itu anjing. Nah, tahun 1890 gitu, dia tuh jadulnya tuh total gitu, Blay. Oh ini Fire ya? Is that Voravaya?
Revelio.
Vorvire kayaknya, Blay.
Lumos. Incendio.
Aduh, nggak nyampe lagi, anak kintil emang. Aduh, banyak banget, bro. Tahun 1890 tuh ya bisa pakai email gitu. Sebel sih gue anjir. The guy from Ugadou. Gimana? Wagadou. Oke. Herbologi dulu aja lah dalam kelas dulu ya, bro ya. Dalam castle maksudnya. Kastil. Jangan keluar dulu, Blay. Wah, 156 jauh. 159 jauh juga, Blay. Herbology. Bisa kita ngirim email gitu anjing. Mail. Tadi gue kenapa ngomong balelo terlalu excited gue. Mail, bisa ngirim mail gitu anjir. Aneh banget. Oke.
Revelio.
Herbologist. Kita bikin potion dulu bro buat nambahin darah. Walaupun gue gak butuh potion gitu sebenarnya.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenore.
Wah, lucu tuh gurunya, Blay. Lucu dia. Lucu loh dia.
A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Lucu gurunya, Blay.
We do look forward to growing together.
Muda.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back
Bisa.
together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge.
Okay.
The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb.
Serem banget itu anjir.
Now
Tanamannya bro.
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber.
Oh, one yang kayak gini tuh herbologist bro.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous
Dari
friends
akar
a bit more
pohon gitu
comfortable,
anjing semua
shall we?
one.
First, let's protect our ears.
Okay.
Now, everyone.
Bukan headset lah itu lah ya, Blay. Zaman dulu mana ada headset.
And give it a firm tug.
Oke, Mandrake ini ya. Anjing. Buat apa atuh anjir ngetes Mandrake gitu? Oh, buat mindahin anjing. Bangsat anjing nyakitin telinga gitu, Blay.
The soil
The fuck?
the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
Wah, kan anti kuproy, Blay.
I'm very sorry about
Santuy
that.
rusak juga, bro.
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Muda gitu anjing gurunya, Blay.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
Revelio.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Mellow sweet leaves. Kenapa mau ngobrol berdua sama aku?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Gue teh anjing spesial dukun, gue teh Blay. I enjoyed. I nearly went deaf lah anjing.
Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later.
Okay.
Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Mukanya kenapa tiba-tiba bete gitu dia, aneh banget anjing.
Star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Oke. Profesor Garlic ini namanya. Profesor Bawang gitu.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Kita taruh apa deh bro? Oh ini ya. Anjing. Oke, back.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
Wiggenweld?
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants
Dia bisa
are
ngomong
better suited
senyum
to uses
langsung kayak bete gitu, aneh
outside
banget
the
anjing.
cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
The fuck? Oke, meet Linda Pruitt. Aku mau di sini aja. Gimana dong, Profesor? Profesornya lucu. Profesornya lucu, bro. Oh, kita bisa nanam ya di herbologi sini ya. Oke, nanti kita tanam yang gede-gede aja kayak potion-potion yang
Saw you on
oke.
your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
Gryffindor nih.
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander.
I'm
I'll be
Leander.
showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Oke.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Jago mah jago, Blay.
Well, thank you.
The Master of Wizardry, gue teh Blay.
Place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Gue Slytherin tapi fight like a champ, Blay. Fight like a fighter, anjing.
Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
What the hell? Ini jumping call ini apa anjing? Cabbage tuh kubis, kol, sayur kol yang loncat-loncat terus ngigit, aneh banget. Hold LB, and then tool wheel di mana bro? What? Oh gini bro, oke. Wah anjing, bisa nyerang bangsat sayurannya tefak.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes
Aneh
out.
banget anjing.
Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
Punya bom gitu
My
bro.
kind of plants, not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone.
Terus kita kalau mau makan kol beneran gimana bro?
A dummy.
I suppose they could come in handy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Okay.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Jah hancur Kipok. Oh, kita bisa apa ngelempar apapun bro. Boleh. Bom aja jadi bom. Bom kubis gitu aja, bom kol. Aneh banget.
Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we
Lah,
should
udah jadi ini
always
belakang.
wear our dragon
4
hide
menit
gloves,
lagi Kipok.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Professor Kelly.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
Digits?
As you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
SMI, plants offer so much. Don't care much for plants, honestly.
Thank you, Professor, but looking after plants isn't all that thrilling to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well.
Gue datang sini karena lu yang lucu aja, Blay.
As we have biologists
profesornya lucu aja, Blay.
Plants and they'll tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay. Kapan-kapan lah kita. Honey beer, Professor. Shall we? Anjing. Honey beer, shall we? Anjing. Alright. Apalagi nih quest bro. Quest. Where is it? Potion class. Wagado nanti aja lah ya. Kita potion class. Dulls 40 meter lagi di Mansblay. Mana di sini ya? Potion class.
Revelio.
Ada summon tuh. Oh, ini dia bro.
Defending Hogsmeade again.
Terus kenapa emang kok jadi bahan omongan sekolah gitu kita anjir? Defense Hogsmeade. Professor Sharp's Aurora Badge. Oh, Professor Sharp tuh yang tadi ya, Blay. Iya benar, ini potion sama kayak ini, Blay. Professor Snape. Potion dia. Sama-sama potion.
Revelio.
Summon here. Ambil ini apa nih? Aurora Office, I don't give a fuck. Mana Profesor Sharp tuh? Profesor tajam.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years,
sama kayak
you will
Profesor
be
Snape
required to
nih,
reach
bro.
new heights of both
Potion kan Profesor Snape kan?
discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us
Kakinya kenapa
why
dia
this particular
pincang gitu, kebanyakan gula apa gimana?
might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp.
The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Okay.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
What the hell? Anjing.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Apa cuman gitu doang, gampang banget anjing. Oh, ini kita buat masak potion ya, bro. Katanya some injuries lu nggak bisa sembuh tuh kaki pincang.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done.
Terus jago kita, bro.
Your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain.
Kenapa dia gini-gini ya? Bener gula jelas itu mah.
More resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
All right. Collect Ashwinder eggs. Collect dark
My
mongrel.
parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Garrett Weasley. You heard correctly.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort.
Mungkin kakeknya nih, kakeknya Ron Weasley.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Oke. By the way, bro, ini gue googling ya. Gila anjing, ini apa ya? Ya memang ya namanya juga game mateng ya. Ini ada di sini tahun beneran ada anjir. Headmaster of Hogwarts, Phineas Nigelius Black anjing. Wah gila, Blay. Bisa gitu ya anjing. Aneh parah sumpah. Bener sama Nigelius Black, Blay. Alah bisa gitu, Blay. Tuh. Gokil, bro. Kelihatan gak sih? Phineas Nigelius Black. Before di sini nih di timeline ini di Google juga bener timelinenya Hogwarts Legacy ini 1890. Ya abad-abad 19 gitu lah ya bro lah. Bangsat. Jadul gila. Kita sekarang 2023 abad 21. Itu abad 19 anjing 200 tahun lalu. Gelo anjing jadul parah 200 tahun lalu ngentiau. Bajingan. Kita abad 21 baru mulai anjing. Sampai 2100 bangsat. Ini jadul gila anjir. Gen Z aja udah bermodar tuh 2100. Apalagi gua ya milenial gitu. Gila tapi memang apa ya ceritanya Harry Potter terus kayak hal-hal yang berhubungan dengan Harry Potter, dunianya Harry Potter gitu itu luas banget bro. Kayak real life anjing. Gila sedetail itu sumpah ini fantasi gitu ya. Gila penulis Harry Potter gila juga ya anjing. J.K. Rowling tuh edan anjing. Gila banget anjir. Otaknya kesampean sampai game-nya si detail itu juga anjing. Gue jadi terbawa suasana gitu loh di fantasi. Fucking hell, I can get you that feather. Oke lah. Lanjut dulu ya bro.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Okay.
Remember,
Revelio.
Mongrel food. Ashwinder eggs. Apa tuh Ashwinder eggs? Aneh banget. Food for the feather.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Okay.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Okay.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot
Kita
be
pesen apa
rushed.
ini? Pesen apa? Bikin apa nih? Durable Rocky Skin. Oh, buat defense ya ini mana? Boleh. A potion that enhance the drinker defense, tuh kan bener? By covering them with a durable rocky skin. Adur's potion. Lama harus nunggu waktunya gini anjing, brewing time-nya kipak emang. Bentar lagi jadi nih Blay. Kalem. Wah, gadeng. Pick up. Oke, jadi.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
Bisa nggak lu bikin potion
it's not
anjing?
supposed to. Ah!
The fuck?
Dragon Star! What happened?
What the fuck?
Well done, Gareth.
Tai naga katanya gitu, gak enak banget tai anjing kalau kita tai naga katanya.
Now, Mr. Weasley.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Revelio.
Okay, kita ngobrol dulu sama Professor
I brewed
Sharp.
an Endurance potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Jelas
I
lah.
confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Yeah.
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Alright. Kita taruh di ini aja kita. Di kamar kita bro.
Each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay. Yang bener makanya lau, Gareth,
That was an interesting
anjing.
class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant.
Buyutnya
I appreciate
Ron
your
Weasley.
help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
You got me into trouble. It was nothing.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Si santuy lah Blay. Oke, kita ke mana lagi bro questnya? The girl from Uwagado. Itu lah. Kita ke map dulu berarti Blay. Uwagado. World map. Kita nggak bisa langsung. Alah, belum bisa lagi bro. Fuck ya now. Belum bisa teleport, Blay. The fuck. Nah, bisa di sini lah, Blay. Travel. Uwagado. Alright. Ah, kita nggak ada broom apa begitu bro, biar bisa terbang aja gitu, Blay.
Revelio.
Ya, nggak ada some around here, Blay. Ini balon-balon apaan bro? The fuck? Kok kayak ada orang-orang ngobrol gitu sih? Rumah Hagrid anjing. Si Hagridnya ada nggak? Hagrid. Rumah Hagrid, rumah Hagrid. Fix ini rumah Hagrid ini, Blay. Ini rumah Hagrid, Blay. Oke, groundskeeper tools. Alah, full lagi ini, bro. Your gear slot, the fuck? Ah, my fucking gear slot full. Anak kintil minje. Vegan Wealth Potion. Oh, anjing. Ini rumah Hagrid, Blay. Tadi gua dapat item di dalam, bro. Udah gua buang, tadi kan kepenuhan ya. Gua buang aja, Blay. Ini apa nih? 36, Blay. Superb. Tapi ini legendary level 12, Blay. Apa nih superb? Kayak lebih oke nih dalamannya nih. Coba kita lihat appearance. Belum bisa nanti level. Dikit lagi juga naik level lah. Kalem.
I should investigate.
Meet Nani Onai in Lower Hogsfield. Ada kayak orang ngobrol gitu tapi gak ada orang nih. Aneh banget. Wah, ada side quest tuh. Ambil side quest tuh bentar, bro. Gue kerjainnya nanti aja ya. Kenapa lah sendokir gini, Bla?
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes, my name is...
Udahlah, ini side quest ini, bro.
Diving in.
Gue skip aja. Gue cuma ngambil aja, mumpung lagi lewat sini. Nanti gue kerjainnya nggak di record loh. Kurang penting juga lah. Intinya kita mah main quest only.
Astrolabe is just northeast of the dock.
Okay.
I should dive down and see.
It is good
Yo,
to see you,
Onai.
my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
Masa iya sih, aneh.
If you don't
Berkenal
mind
juga kita kipak.
asking, why were they looking for you?
They want something I found. Masa gue jujur ke dia sih? Ya, jujur aja lah.
Something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon
Akhirnya kita jujur sama bocah Gryffindor, anjing.
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain.
Anjing, kita malah jujur ke dia yang baru kenal.
It is.
Daripada Sebastian, anjing.
Questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack.
Yoi, pada ngomongin semua, anjing.
And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
To stand of my own?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
I'm glad to hear it.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student.
Anjing, sok-sok tuh polisi, anjing.
Lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right.
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Absolutely soaking, Blay. Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Be on your guard. There is a danger outside.
I beg your pardon.
What the fuck?
Me.
Siapa itu bangsat? Harus abs, anjing. The girl from Uwagadao. Suara apa itu, Blay? Ada goblin.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me.
Ya, gua ambil dulu side quest bro.
I'm sorry.
Gak akan gua kerjain sekarang tapi Blay.
Wish it had been under better circumstances.
But Mummy,
Archie, I don't have...
After
Wah,
what
banyak
Ramrock did to
saham
that
ini.
goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Okay.
but you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here where I can see you.
Bacot ah.
Why don't you do some more dancing?
Revelio.
Very well, Mummy.
Ini gimana bro? Oh fuck ya. Ada yang ngomong tapi nggak ada orangnya anjing. The fuck?
Revelio.
Banyak saham here loh bro. A lot of saham. Oh itu bocil anjing, gua tembak lu bocil. Gua tembak kalau cil. Dead you motherfucker. Coba lu. Sebal sama gua bocil ganggu. Oh di bawah ini ada saham bro. Gimana ngambil ya boleh? Ah shit bro. Nggak ada kamar mandinya ini rumah tuh aneh banget anjir. Modal di mana? Awas Blay. Oh ini ada tukang jualan. Oke kita ke main quest dulu aja lah bro ya. Ada main quest ini Blay. Ada yang ribut Blay.
They must have come this way. Think!
Who the fuck is that?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
Ini siapa anjir?
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Oh anjing.
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Keren. Keren. Ayo battle lah Blay. Mamam tuh damage gua Blay. Alah, coba-coba anjing. Dan damage gua terlalu GG bro. Monar lu anjing, kejam parah gua Blay. Terlalu GG Qorygore mau gimana pun bro. Oh anjing. Siapa itu Blay?
I'll watch the light go out.
Ashwin the Duelist. Kenapa bajunya aneh gitu sih anjing? Bajunya aneh Blay. Oh anjing. Modar Blay. Modar langsung instant dead lu. Bitch, letak zero Blay. Haha, easy. Alah. Mau gua main-main ini gak Blay. Hahaha, si. Easy. Udah segitu doang Blay. Alah, tolong dong. Tolong dong, lebih sulit bro duelisnya.
And so close to Hogwarts.
Okay, speak with the stranger.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills.
Gue jago ini dibunuh orang bang.
Two Ashwinders
Nih,
were ready to
Harry Potter versi Gore ini Blay. Hogwarts Legacy.
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies, they seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research? How interesting. And who is Priya, Blay?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one
What?
who piqued my interest in
Lesbong,
her and
anjing.
gave me a book when we were students.
Zaman tahun
at Hogwarts.
1890 udah lesbong.
Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
How interesting.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Okay. I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin.
The Trial of the Merlin?
He created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
How fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a
Ngebahas apa sih
crucial
tentang
clue. I suspect
historical
that
arkeologis
is an important component
Hogwarts
in
gitu ya.
getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Get the Mallowsweet from the trunk. Okay. Sama hubungannya sama researchers ini apa gitu, Blay?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Mallowsweet leaf.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens.
Gimana caranya, Blay? Solve Merlin's trial, okay. What the hell?
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames made the pile sink.
Okay. One more. Merlin trial. For what is this, bruh?
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Udah gitu dong.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Trials buat apaan, bro?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
Okay.
My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Okay.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yeah. Trials of Merlin. Merlin's bear. Selalu gitu anjing. Alright. Challenge buat apa sih, bro? Gue ada something new ya, Blay. Alah, sampis something new juga, bro. Sampis rata-rata, Blay. Oh, ini nih, bisa dipakai. Nah, 36. Apa bedanya anjing? Cuman hitam doang, dalamnya hijau. Tapi looks great. Outfit gua, bro. Boleh lah pakai ini, Blay. Lumayan lumai lah. Awalnya gue pakai yang mana sih, Bang? Ini oke juga, Blay. Apa bedanya anjing? Oh, ini ganggu. Wah, ini Pirate of Caribbean nih. Ini aja lah, Blay lah ya. Lebih ox gitu. Nggak checkerboard juga anjing, celananya kipak anjing. Checkerboard anjing, ini celananya kips. Beda di sepatu doang, Blay. Ya sama-sama aja sih sebenarnya, Blay. Ini aja lah lebih rapi. Nanti kita cari style yang lebih oks gitu buat kita bro. Masih ada lagi. Oh, one. Oh, ini ada ininya. Oh, ini nih Blay. A natural regal handle, a shade of gold and aquamarine. Ini lebih keren bro. Boleh lah. Alright.
Greetings, young Slytherin.
Ada aja yang ngirim mail gini.
About the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Iya. Ini kenapa pada against Professor Black gitu sih bro? Ada apa yang mau dengan Professor Black bro? Oke. Jing mapnya luas banget anjir sumpah. Salah. Hogwarts map. Oke, kita di daerah sini nih bro. Oh, ini dekat nih. Nah, sini. Salah. Travel. Aman. Oke. Di sini kita bisa battle loh, Blay. What the hell is that? Anjing, clock towernya jalan anjir. Gerak. Ambil. How is the final cross? Oke, nanti dulu lah bro, Blay. Kita mau main quest only. Ini bisa dibuka kok nggak bisa? Nah, ada goblin nih, Blay. Bukan deh. Mysterious note from goblin. Scrope knows about the book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge. Among the circle of rocks take care. Tell no one about this. Okay. Scrope?
Who is Scrope?
Scrope siapa coba anjing? Kok dia anjir? Ada burung hantu. Oh, ini jembatan suka nongkrong Harry Potter, Blay. Jembatan yang suka nongs Harry Potter. Jadi kangen nonton Harry Potter gue anjing. Oke. Jembatan yang suka nongkrong Harry Potter, Blay. Oh, bukan yang tadi rumah si itu mah bro. Nah itu. What the hell is this? What the heck is this? What the hell is this, bro? Don't give a fuck lah ya. Ini baru rumahnya, Blay. Sama ya? Sama aja, iya bener yang ini kipak. The fuck, you know? Yo, what the hell is this? Ini apa sih, Blay?
Revelio.
Mana notesnya, Blay? Oh, ini. Ini apa sih kotak-kotak ini? Emang tadi yang itu kan rumahnya bener ya? Iya, itu rumahnya kipak. The fuck? Soalnya tadi gue munculnya gak lewat sini, jadi gak ngeh gitu loh, bro. Gue muncul di sini, nah. Masuk ke bawah dan gak ada kotak. Dan gue gak ngeliat pilar-pilar batu ini gitu, bro. Ini Akio dulu, Blay. Oh, buat ngambil ini, bro. The fuck? Nah. Almost there, head for the pumpkins just down from those stones circle. Because inside one of them you may be able to help poor broken-hearted Scrope. Apaan sih ini? Goblin sad boy anjing.
Just the place.
Gue gak bisa beli broomstick apa sekarang, bro? Wah, gue mau loncat aja jauh nih, Blay. Biar keren. Keren! Kita ke rumah si Hagrid nih. What the fuck?
Revelio.
Oh, ini dia, Blay. The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meets Scrope at the water's edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge?
Down for the water's edge?
This better not be a trick.
Loncat gue sama Blay, Bronx. Gak mati anjing. Mana si Scrope? Goblin mana lah ulur? Lu tahu tentang missing page dari buku, bro? Dia tahu nih robekan buku itu, bro.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster.
Scrope.
Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help.
Aduh, anjing.
Especially the headmaster can know.
Yeah, of course. What can I do for you?
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honor her wishes.
Oh, jadi dia pengen nyari cincin ya buat headmasternya, karena itu kan Black family.
Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
I'll go.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Okay.
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
Iya. Anjing dikasih roti anjing. Toast. Oke. Di mana itu? Di bawah, Blay. Oh, tapi bukan lewat sini, Blay. Oke. Dikasih roti bakar gitu anjing. Toast. Roti bakar mentega. Oke, ke bawah sini ya, Blay. Aduh, gak bisa loncat ke situ mah, Blay. Alah, ini mah jalan yang tadi atau anjing. The fuck? Aduh, udah gelap gini lagi, Lord. What the hell is this? Oh, yang tadi nih. Marilyn Trial.
When I see one.
Alright. What the fuck is that? Gak bisa ditarik, Blay. Gak bisa, Blay. The fuck? What the hell is that? Don't give a fuck lah, bro. Diapain anjir? Gue gak ada another magic. Fire gak mungkin dong. Nanti aja lah. Itu kan cuman side quest doang. Wah, anjing gak mati, aneh banget, sumpah. Keren. Keren. Oh, kaget gua, apa nih, goblok? What the fuck, kaget gua, anjing. Oh, anjing. Modar, the fuck. Anjing, itu apaan, kaget, jump scare gitu, Blay. Fucking hell. Kaget gua, anjing, the fuck. Kata gua, anjing, apaan nih? Sakit kali lagi. Modal lu, goblok. Gua bunuh sama gua, sumpah demi apapun. Jurus gua langsung aja. Ancong Magic. Modal monyet. Kayak jurus Ancong Magic gua, Blay. Defeat Duck Box. Kayak jurus Ancong Magic, anjing. Petir gitu, bang. Modal. Wah, ngeri sih Blay. Ancient Magic ini ngeri banget, Blay. Ini banyak kali, Bah. Coba-coba itu nggak bisa di Leviosa, anjir. Oh, diginiin modar dia, Blay. Ini, Blay. Oh, anjing. Oh, anjing. Wah, sabar atuh, Blay. Guna badan dulu, Blay. Langsung penuh untungnya. Oh, anjing. Modar rumahnya. Alah, bro. Gak bisa di-akio nih, ada bocahannya gini, gimana sih? Oh, anjir. Untung gue bocahnya bocah RPG banget gitu, Blay. Jago gue, Blay. Oh, anjing. Modar gue, Blay. Oh, anjing. Modar atuh, Blay. Aneh banget anjing, sumpah. Wah, fuck. Sakit kali, Bah. Wah, anjing. Ya, gue gila gue, bro, sumpah. Gak ada batu lagi apa, Blay? Gak bisa di-akio lagi sih. Wah, anjing, sakit banget. Wah, anjing. Gue butuh musuh susah, dikasih musuh yang susah, bangke. Ada lagi, anjing. Wah, fuck this game, bro. Wah, anjing. Sabar, bro. Ntar gue kabur dulu, Blay. Ambil naik. Bisa naik dia, Blay, kalem. Bisa naik dia, Blay, kalem. Ah, jurus lah, Blay. Modar lu, monyet. Ini dagbog ini banyak kali, Bah. Wah, anjing, sakit. Levioso, salah gua, anjing. Ngapain gua akio dari tadi? Kipak emang. Wah, gua darah abis potion gua, kipak. Anjing. Naikin, Blay. Wah, anjir, hampir kena. Ah, fuck this game, bro. Anjing, gak kena kipak. Oh, gini aja, Blay. Easy, Blay. Stuck gaming dah, Blay. Wah, bangsat, permalukan, anjing. Modar lu, monyet. Wah, satu lagi, bro. Wah, darah gue tapi sekarat. Gak ada healing item sama sekali. Kipak. Gue gak ada jurus another jurus apa. Wah, susah juga nih dagbog ini. Terbang lu, monyet. Wah, kena lu, monyet. Mampus lu, goblok. Kok gak terbang sih dia, Blay? Mamam lu, cepet, anjing. Hampir kena gue, Blay. Bisa diambil gak sih, Blay? Oh, diambilnya manual. Hintil diambilnya manual, anjing. Coba-coba hidup lu, anjing. The fuck, mati, easy gila. Ah, potion gue habis, gue baru tahu cara bunuhnya gitu, bro. Suram, bisa berenang, keren.
Revelio.
Investigate the grotto, oke. Oh, ini dia nih, bro.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Buat apa ini roti, Blay? Oh, ditaruh di situ. Jadi batu, Kips. Oke. The fuck? Suara-suara efeknya nggak pas gitu. Anjing, ada side mission di sini. Hey, what the hell is this?
A map.
Ghost of our
It
love.
doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Oh, ini Apollonia Black Journal ini ya. Ini istrinya si Black atau gimana sih?
Could it be? A visitor?
Siapa nih Jack Dow anjing?
Oh!
Richard Jack Dow.
The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago.
Gila,
How in
100 tahun
the
yang
world
lalunya
did
lagi
you
ya,
find
Dan.
this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a
House
black
Elf
family
itu
ring
bukan
here.
goblin anjing. Elf, salah.
Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no
Alas.
avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
May I have them?
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind.
Okay.
And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest?
Oh,
And
anjing,
I'll
ke
show
Forbidden
you where to
Forest,
find the
bro.
pages.
I'll see you at the forest.
I suppose
Wah,
that's
mau ke
the only
Forbidden
way for me
Forest
to
kita
get those
bro.
pages.
Seru nih.
Forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Okay. Return to Scrope. Okay. Oke, kita ke si Scrope dulu, bro. Si Scrope. Scrope!
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollonia's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw.
Richard
who's agreed
Jackdaw?
to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news
Dijual.
indeed.
Dijual,
Scrope shall
anjing.
need to think of another way to impress
Bangsat
the
emang.
master. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
Oke. House Elf. Asisten rumah tangga gitu anjing. Asisten rumah tangganya tuh elf anjing, keren parah. What the hell is that? Oh, bola itu tuh dilemparin ke sini ya, bro ya. Oh, ini Blay. The fuck? Wait. What the hell is this?
Incendio!
Oh, ini Blay. Oh, ini di sini. Anjing, gue dapat something di sini, bro, iseng-iseng. Oke, wait.
This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Kita cari something dulu ya, bro, bentar. Ada something di sini, Blay. Itu doang. Ada tengkorak lagi situ, Blay. Ini ada tengkorak anjing, serem parah. Oke. Mana tadi yang batu tadi ya, Blay? Oh, dikesiniin bro. Alah, kita coba dulu ya bentar ya, batu ya. Penasaran gue, Blay. Gak bisa anjing. Gak bisa, Blay. Cara dorongnya gimana anjing? Gak bisa, Blay. Keberatan anjing. The hell? I need to learn the disarming charm before I can follow Richard Jackdaw Ghost into the Forbidden Forest. Oke. Gimana itu, Blay? Alah, salah. Mana sih questnya, apa sih, Blay? Jackdaw. Requirement Expelliarmus. Disarming charm. Gimana cara dapat disarming charm, Blay? Expelliarmus. Terus cara dapat Expelliarmus gimana? Oh, ini harus ikutan Profesor Hatchet assignment dulu. Waduh, seru banget bakal dapat Expelliarmus. Anjay, keren, Blay. Oke, mungkin kita bakal dapat Expelliarmus dan ke Forbidden Forest di next episode. So stay tune terus, channel gue, share dan subscribe. Peace.
Semua sudah ku fahami, takkan bisa